Hello, and welcome back once again to Belmont Bunch after the Islanders once again lose to the Pittsburgh Penguins once again in extremely painful fashion. So it's going to be one of the, like every year you got to figure out which team is going to be the team that constantly hurts you. And it's the Pittsburgh Penguins this year. So in Crosby's 1,000th game, he starts it off by taking out a ref. What a dirty player. How dare he? No score through one. Isles play an incredible period, probably their best period of the year in terms of just like playing the game that Barry Trotz wants them to play. They generated chances. The forecheck was great. The first line was really good off in the offensive zone, and they don't get anything out of it. It's getting tough to watch. It really is. I don't know how much longer Lou can watch this team create chances and not be able to finish them against like better teams. Like obviously they didn't have too much trouble, putting away goals against Buffalo, but even then they put in 2 in the first period of each game, and then they kind of sat back. And against the team like Pittsburgh and against playoff opponents, they're not going to be able to do that. Buffalo is kind of a special case. So they get so many chances in the first, they don't score. Letang scores on the power play like 10 seconds into their first and only power play of the game in the second period. Varley should have had this. This is a hard slapper, but it's from the point and it's unscreened. Has to be saved. Absolutely has to be saved. That's one of the only times this year that I've been like perplexed as to how Varley didn't make the save on a shot. So of course, in Islanders fashion, they're making Tristan Jarry, a goalie that's struggled through most of the year, had only had one start of allowing 3 goals or less. Hey, guess what? Now he's got 3, and 2 of them were in the last 2 games. So they make goalies that are struggling look like Dominik Hasek, and they also give away a lot of players' first goals of their careers, season, day, of course. But Letang gets that one. The Isles respond just a couple minutes later. Jordan Eberle, and it felt like, maybe that's they broke the dam. Now they can, I should have known better. So 1-1 after 2. Isles looking so good, and it's a game with great pace, even though the Penguins, a couple of the shots that don't show up on the shot chart for them are the ones that hit the post. Sam Lafferty hit one that, hit right where the crossbar and the post meet, so a little bit lucky there. Crosby had a breakaway in the first period. There were a couple of plays here and there, and Varley made a good save in the third on a play where Adam Pelech had a bad pinch behind his net. So not like the classic way, maybe I'm using the word pinch wrong, I think I am, but like where he went behind the net, left the front of the net open, and Varley had to make a big kick save. That was in the third. Pelech has been kind of, mediocre over the last few games. So Isles take the lead in the very beginning of the third. Brock Nelson just throws it on net. Josh Bailey creates havoc in front of the net. I'll take it. It's not a name I'm used to saying doing that. Bailey, the Bailey part of that. But Nelson, first even strength goal. He's starting to get going, and Isles are up 2-1. Mike Matheson scores a few minutes later, or actually kind of deeper into the period, on a play where Matt Barzal just decides not to back check. And listen, we're going to have to be consistent with doling out anger, and if Kiefer Bellows, who, to be fair, hasn't done what Matt Barzal has done at the NHL level, but we have to be defensively responsible. And Matt Barzal just didn't look engaged on that play. And Matheson, you allow Mike Matheson to score on you. Not good. Not good, Bob. So tied at 2. This game didn't feel like it was ever going to OT by the way the pace was going. And that was proven correct as Chris Letang scores his second. He rips one top corner, so Varley didn't really have a chance at the last 2 of these goals. The Islanders managed to lose the game to Pittsburgh without giving up a goal to any of their forwards. Well done. So they win a lot of the stat categories. They don't win the special teams battle. Basically, what do you say other than they just can't finish their chances? And against good teams. Again, caveat, against good teams. But the problem is our division has like one bad team. So the Isles currently outside the playoffs in points percentage, but there's like 5 teams tied for second currently at 19 points. But you're just handing points away to a team that's in a chase with you. And the Isles are 1-2-1 against Pittsburgh this year. They have 4 more still to rip my heart out. But yeah, we're on to Buffalo, I suppose. And man, the answer is not in the locker room for the goal scoring thing. The answer is somebody somewhere that can snipe a hockey puck. What other kind of pucks are there? Anyway, that's the video. I am very angry. So I'm going to walk off now.